Hi guys, I'm David.
And I'm Dalai.
And I'm Annika, and today we're going to answer you guys' most commonly asked questions about our program, Global Sustainability Science, by playing Jenga.
Number 8. So the project you work on varies a lot based on what track you choose. However, there's a few projects that are mandatory for everyone. The first one of which is the Regional Integration Project, where you go to Texel with the entire year and conduct research there for a whole week. This research can vary from counting animals to taking water samples, but also surveys and interviews with the population. Now in the second year you have Global Integration Project, where you take it up to a much larger scale. And in the third year there is the Consultancy Project, where you work together with either a company or an organization to help them solve a real world problem.
Number 13. So there are multiple associations. You can join a sport association or student association, and a very easy way to join activities is via the sport facility Olympus on Science Park, where you can join different classes like dancing, but also can go to the gym. But the easiest and most accessible one is of course Storm, the study association of GSS.
Yeah, Storm organizes a whole bunch of different things. Some of the highlights of the year are the 10-day trip through Europe by bus, the introduction week or the sailing weekend.
Ooh, number 10. Yeah, so this is one of the hardest questions, I think, because finding a place in Utrecht is really no easy task. The one thing I could tell you, start early. This means as soon as you sign up for the program, just start looking around already. And if you're a Dutch student, there are different websites like SSH or XIOR. Put yourself on the waiting list as soon as you turn 16, even if you're not sure if you're going to move to Utrecht, just so you have it as a backup. There are also some rooms that are specifically for international students. Look into these early. The sign-ups for them, I think, are around May. But all in all, a big thing is also to build your network, find people and to get to know people, because a lot of the rooms are communicated by just telling friends or sharing them to the Insta story. And also Utrecht is not that big. There are also a lot of small towns all over Utrecht or around Utrecht. You don't have to live directly in Utrecht. You can live in small towns around it. A lot of students do this, and it's still only like a 10-minute bike ride to campus.
Number 14. Living as an international student in Utrecht is very nice. I have to say, when I came here first in the beginning was a bit intimidating. First settling in here with a lot of new things, but especially in the beginning there are a lot of social events where you get to meet a lot of people, and even after a few weeks you are able to, for example, join a football team, which I did after reaching out. So yeah, overall very nice experience. What about you?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's always a big thing to move to a different country and try to immerse yourself in the culture. But it's really important to put yourself out there and to go to places and to kind of, go outside of your comfort zone. But the Dutch people are very welcome, especially in a study that is international. Everyone is going to be able to understand you and is really happy that you're here.
Number 15. So if you go and study GSS, there's 3 different introduction weeks. First, you have the Uit week, which is just a general introduction to Utrecht, the city, but also the university, with the whole university and everyone who's going to start studying that year. After that, there is the International Introduction Week, which is aimed at international students to get to know not only the city and the university, but also the country and the culture in general. And then in the first week of September, there is the GSS Introduction Week, which is organized by Storm, the study association. In this introduction week, you start your GSS career, you have your first lectures, but you also get to know a lot of your fellow students, also older years, but also from your own year. That ends with an optional weekend together with the whole year, which just wraps it up like a really nice introduction time.
Okay, number 7. So GSS really thrives on having a very diverse classroom, and it also includes lectures, like a lot of programs. So yeah, you're with a big group in a big lecture hall, but you also have small tutorial groups where you really work on your research and you work together with the fellow students. All the tutorial teachers, but also the lecture professors, are really approachable. They want you to interact with them. They're here to answer your questions. And yeah, it's really interactive.
Question number 12. I personally really like to go to the Wilhelmina Park. It's quite close to Utrecht Science Park, where I like to hang around with my friends after or before class. What about you guys?
For me, one of my favorite spots is the Amelis Weird Natural Park, right outside of the campus. But also when I want some more gezelligheid, I go to the city center around the Oude Gracht. I really like to go to the different thrift shops around there.
Yeah, they also have a lot of different cafes, like the Coffee Company or the Moos Cafe, and a lot of bars, obviously, as well. So at Nerde Square, you can go to a lot of different bars that have nice seating areas outside, or Walden, the Study Association bar.
It's number 6. So after finishing GSS, there's a very wide range of different masters you can follow in the field of sustainability all around the world. However, in Utrecht, they offer a few really good ones as well. These are energy science, sustainable business and innovation, sustainable development, and water management for climate adaptation.
Question number 5. So during a usual week, that of course depends a little bit, each week you study around 40 hours, where around 16 hours are contact hours, both split between lectures and tutorials.
40 hours may sound a lot, but it's definitely doable, and this includes a lot of self-studying and studying with your group.
It's number 11. So one of my favorite spots to hang out at around campus is the Storm Study Association room. I use this sort of as my living room. It has a lot of couches, but also quite a bunch of different games, and I see a lot of my friends there quite often. And to chill, I usually go to the botanical gardens quite a lot, just go for a walk because it's a really nice nature area. What is it for you guys?
I do enjoy going to the library a lot because I really like the building, and often reward myself with pizza afterwards.
Okay, number 3. So matching is mandatory for Dutch students, and it's an opportunity to get to know GSS a little more and really figure out if this program is for you. So you have lectures and little tutorials where you can get to know the professors and maybe your fellow future students. For international students, it's not mandatory because it's not possible for every international to come to the Netherlands. But if you're in the Netherlands and you have the opportunity to go, I would highly recommend it because it's very helpful to figure out if the program is something that you would enjoy or not.
Okay, number 9. Because of how interdisciplinary GSS is, the career paths of its alumni vary a lot. A lot of them go into consultancy, policy work for governments, project managers for either NGOs or different sustainable companies, but also a lot of students follow up with a master or keep working in the university as a researcher or teacher.
Number 4. So for me personally, GSS is a great program to start if you care about sustainability, but maybe don't 100% yet know in which direction you want to go, because especially in the beginning, the program is a bit more broad, and we look at sustainability through different lenses. What I also of course value a lot is that it's an international classroom, so we have a lot of different opinions and ideas that combine, and we can work together.
Yeah, and also you have 5 different tracks you can focus on throughout the study program. So you start from a broad perspective, and then you focus on either water, energy, politics, business, or the food system.
That was it from us. If you would like to find out more about our program, we have multiple events like the Student for a Day or the Bachelor Open Day, but you can also check our websites and join multiple online webinars about our program.
See you next time. Bye!